Yes, you deserve it. Yes, you deserve the suffering that you are going through because you put yourself in this situation. You are the one who didn't put in the work. You are the one who slept late. You are the one who kept scrolling on social media. You are the one who had all that junk food. And you are the one who didn't put in the work. It's your fault. Life doesn't come to you, it comes from you. Everything in this life is your fault. Mostly everything, but this situation that you're in, this situation is your fault, so you deserve it. You deserve it. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you letting yourself suffer? Why are you voluntarily putting yourself into the suffering? You're living hell on earth. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's your fault, so let's change it. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about how you put yourself in the situation and how to end your suffering once and for all. The suffering you have voluntarily put yourself in. So let's get started. The first thing is you cannot change your situation if you do not change your inner self. Life comes from you, not to you. So we need to shift our energy, our inner energy first. No matter how much you're going to try to put in the work, if you do not change your energy, nothing will change. So you can do this in 3 ways. You get to pick which way you do. The first one is just like how Joe Dispenza mentioned it, is breaking the habit of being yourself. So you're just going to sit there and close your eyes and just meditate. You just try to empty your mind and bring yourself back to the present again and again and again. Because you have to forget your past and you have to forget your future. You have to focus on right now, because right now is the only thing that you can change. Right now is the only thing that you have control over. The second way is to clear your chakras or do a chakra meditation. The third way is to do the lavender meditation. Go check out her channel. It's an amazing channel. This meditation is a 3-in-1. The first thing is you get to do an energy cleanse, so you cleanse your energy. The second thing is you have a gratitude inside, so it's a gratitude meditation, an energy meditation, and it's an affirmation meditation. So everything is in this 5-minute morning meditation. So this meditation, you'll be able to see the results from like 5 to 7 days from someone who went from like you can't get out of bed, you can't do anything. You'll be able to start doing small steps after 7 days. But the more you do it, after a few months, you'll be remarkable. Nobody will be able to know who you were. That's the first thing. The second thing is to decide what is it that you want. If you can't decide on what you want or you don't know how to, let me tell you how to. So the first thing is you're going to write a list of what you don't like in your current life. For example, I'm broke. I don't like to look at the price tag. I don't like it how I can't afford anything. The second thing is I don't have any friendships, like good friendships. Every relationship I've been is toxic. For example, you're overweight or something like that. So you're gonna cross the piece of paper in half. You're gonna write everything you don't like about your life, and on the opposite, you're going to flip it. So for example, I'm broke. I want to be financially free. I want to buy anything I want without looking at the price tag. I'm overweight. I want to be fit. For example, you have health issues, whatever the health issue may be, you flip it. For example, I want to have healthier knees, or I want to be full of energy, whatever it may be. So everything, you're going to flip it. Now you've decided on what is it that you want. So you can't change your whole life at once. It's too overwhelming. It's too much considering the situation that you're in, considering the suffering that you're in, that you put yourself in because you have not done anything to change it. So you're going to pick preferably one. So do the one thing, laser focus on one area of your life, because when you start changing one area, the other areas will slowly start to change, and if not, it's going to be easier to change because you've already done it before. So you pick your number one area. For example, it may be finances. So you want to get your life together, your financial life together, and then you're going to have a sub one. So the sub one preferably should be in the health area or the fitness area, because that helps you in terms of energy, in terms of motivation, into the other area. So that's 2 areas. So after you've picked up the 2 areas, you want to follow a 12-week system. So instead of achieving the 12-week year as it says, so it's 3 months. Each month you're going to have a goal. So write an overarching goal, whatever. So for example, it's you want to make $2,000 extra from freelancing or from YouTube or from your business or whatever it may be. So write $2,000. That's the overall goal for the 3 months, and then you're going to divide it into each month. So for example, for the first month, you want to make $500 extra, the second month, $1,500, and the third month, $2,000, pardon me. So that's how it is. Now, we don't only want to have output goals. You want to have input goals, because the input goals is the thing, or are the things that are going to change your life. For instance, if you were going to have the $500, what is it that I need to do to make $500? Do I need to post 3 videos per week, or do I need to write some blogs or some email, do some copywriting emails? What is it that you're going to do? Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So write that down. Nothing changes. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So after you've written that, so for example, this month I want to have 4 videos out. Now you need to go on a weekly basis. In this month, there are 4 weeks. In each week, I'm going to have a video. Now, each week, the video needs to be out. The video I need to film, I need to script, I need to edit the video, I need to make a thumbnail, and then I need to write the description, and then post it. So that you're going to divide it by the days that you have. You're going to do the same thing with a second goal. Now, I don't want you to have more than 3 tasks per day, because if you're going to have 3 tasks, it's going to be overwhelming. And each task should be not longer than an hour. So you're going to be working maximum 3 hours per day, because you've been working 0 hours, even 3 hours, it might be a loss. So if that's too much for you, start with just 1 hour a day. Week 1, 1 hour. Week 2, 1 hour and a half. Week 3, 2 hours, and so on. I know that a lot of us want to go from 0 to 1, from nothing to everything, like just with the blink of an eye, but that's not how it works. If you aren't putting in the work, start putting it slowly, no matter how small it is. Now, after you've written what you like to achieve, and the 12-year goal system, now I want you to have other habits. These are small, tiny habits that are healthy and that will improve your life. These habits will help you on their own, and they will feed your overall goal. For instance, if you'd like to start a business, read business books. If you'd like to start a YouTube channel, then read books that are on stories, on articulation, and etc. That's how you're going to do it. So 3 other habits. The habits should be, or preferably, are working out, eating healthy, and sleeping, and or reading. You should already be meditating because you're cleansing your energy. So pick 3 out of those 4 and be consistent with them. You don't have to read for an hour. You don't have to read 30 pages. You've been reading 0. Read 1 page, 2 pages, 4 pages. Read for 5 minutes, for 6 minutes, for 10. You don't need to be reading for half an hour, 2, 3, 4. Same thing with working out. You've been lying down all day long, every single day. Just work out for 5 minutes. Go on a 5-minute walk, on a 10-minute run. You don't need to stretch it. You do not need to exaggerate it, because once you exaggerate it, you will no longer be consistent. Because in the first place, you were not consistent. You've never been consistent. That's why you're here. That's why you're suffering. And that's okay. That's okay, because it's never too late. And I'm going to tell you something. You know when some people tell you that you've missed the train? You might have missed the train, but a car will come. A helicopter will come. And if nothing comes, you have your own feet to walk you. You have your own feet to run to your destination. If you can't run, crawl. You can reach your destination. Why can't you not reach your destination? Everyone is getting to where they want, except you. Why? Are you cursed? You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are blessed with everything that you have. These challenges that you are facing are meant to be there so you can reach your greatest potential. You can do it. Everyone can do it. Now, the last step that you should do, or that is ideal for you to do, is to have a tracker. You track it down, and remember, small steps every single day. And if you miss today, tomorrow you're going to do it again. Don't try to overcompensate for something you missed. Ignore it. I missed today? Okay, khalas, I missed it. Tomorrow, inshallah, I will resume. And if you missed this morning, you still have the afternoon. 4 p.m. it's never late. 8 p.m. it's never late. You sleep at 10, you have 2 hours. Let's say you want to wind down. You wind down at 9 p.m. You have an hour to work. You have half an hour. You have 15 minutes. You have 5 minutes. You can save a half-wasted day. And just because you don't wake up at 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., let's say you wake up at 10, you're physically unable to wake up at 5 a.m. And that happened to me before. But I wake up at 10 a.m. For example, I wake up at 10 a.m. I can do with what I have. I wake up at 10 a.m., it's okay. At 11 a.m. I start work. Or not even 11 a.m., at 10:30 I start work. It's okay. It's okay, you do with what you have. Don't get a tripod. Why would you get a tripod? You have it, you can put it on a stand or some books on top. You start with what you have. Don't start to get a fancy yoga mat and fancy workout gear. Start with what you have. Because if you do not start with what you have, you will not advance. You can get the tripod, sure. You can get everything, sure. But nothing beats it when you start with what you have, and then gradually, as you become consistent, you buy things and invest in yourself. Start with what you have. And I want to conclude this video with telling you that you are where you are because everything is meant to be. This situation that you're in, it's okay, it's a sign, it's a blessing. If you were not in this situation, you wouldn't even be thinking about change. You are here because you were meant to be here, and everything is happening for the greatest good, for your greatest good. And remember, if you put in the work, Allahu la yudhi'u ajra man ahsana amala. Whatever work you do, God will never let it go. God will never just ignore you. Whatever good you do, you will reap. You reap what you sow. That is the law in this world. Whatever you do, you reap what you sow. If you sleep late, you're gonna feel groggy later. If you eat unhealthy food, you're gonna gain weight, you're gonna feel awful, you're gonna be unmotivated and sleepy. If you eat healthy food, on the other hand, you're gonna feel energized and healthy. You're not gonna hate yourself more, and you're just gonna have an overall fit and healthy body. You reap what you sow. You cannot cram. You cannot cram workouts. You're going to get injured. You cannot cram food, healthy food. What do you mean cram healthy food? It's something like, for example, I'll give you this analogy. When you plant the crops, you can't plant them 2 months before the season where you're supposed to harvest them. You have to plant earlier. You plant, you fertilize the soil, and you plant, and then you water them, and then you let them, and then you remove some pests or whatever they may be, and then you harvest them. You don't just cram everything and expect everything to bloom and harvest it when the harvest season. It's the same thing. This life is a game, and the game, you have to play the game on a daily basis, every single day. Just do three things every single day, and eventually it will compound. Eventually it will compound, and you're going to have a life that you want, and you're going to think yourself and be happy. You're going to be happy, and you're going to end this damn suffering that you're in. What the hell is wrong? Why am I the one putting myself in this suffering? And it happened to me. I suffered. Why? Is it because somebody wronged you? Is it because of some childhood trauma? What is it? It doesn't matter what it is. I have myself right now. I have 2 hands, I have a mind, I have eyes, I have a mouth, I have a functioning body. And I did the meditations, the energy meditations, and you start work. You ask God, you ask Allah, oh Allah, bless me, oh Allah, give me strength to do work. Oh Allah, help me in this and this and this. And God will literally answer your prayers. But only if you put in the work. If you do not put in the work, I'm sorry, nothing will happen. Just imagine being on a rooftop. Just imagine sitting there and there's a flood or something. And you're just asking, oh God, save me. Oh God, save me. Oh God, save me. And then a helicopter comes to save you. And you're like, no, I want God to save me. What do you want? He sent you a helicopter to save you. If you do not put in the action, physically go and grab the hand of the person that's saving you, climb on the helicopter and stuff, you're not going to be saved. It's the same thing in this life. If you do not put in the work, no prayer will be answered. That's just how it works. That's a universal law. And let me tell you a last thing before I end this video. No matter how many people tell you that you've missed a train and it's too late for you, tell them, okay, I missed the train, a car will come, maybe a helicopter will come, a horse will come, and if nothing comes, I have my own 2 feet. I will run to my destination. It's never too late, no matter how old you are. You can always reach your destination if you put faith in God and you put in daily work. That's the condition. You put in daily work. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.